Abike Dabiri-Erewa says the Nigerian diaspora must be intentional and purpose-driven by investing and sending remittances into their country, Nigeria. The NIDCOM boss stated this against backdrop of recent astronomical increase in diaspora remittances to the tune of $553 million in the month of July alone, as she receives the Lord Mayor of Leeds, Councillor Abigail Marshall Katong, in her office in Abuja. That's not all. Chairman CEO NIDCOM, Honorable Abike Dabiri-Erewa, urges the Nigerian diaspora to upskill digital technology in Nigeria by investing their skills, resources, and global exposure. The NIDCOM boss dropped the hint when she receives Professor Adedeji Badiru, a retired systems engineer of the U.S. Institute of Engineering for the U.S. Air Force. Details shortly. Meanwhile, if you must japa legitimately and not irregularly, Nigerian youths advised. And the oldest Nigerian living in Canada, High Chief Obafemi Adeite, dies at 104 years. And Pa Nojim Maegun, first Nigerian diaspora Olympic medalist, dies at 85 years in Austria. On the table, we also have our complimentary segment of health tips by Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, ANPA, and our diaspora of the moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora. I'm Juliana Vincent Yakubu, your anchor. Please stay. Let's begin with the visit of Councillor Abigail Marshall Katong, the Lord Mayor of Leeds, to NIDCOM in Abuja, where issues of investment and remittances were discussed.
We follow what we do. So many of us might not be directly connected, but we know we have that focal point where when the time comes and when it is needed, we will be there for you. And just knowing that your aims and objectives is not just for those of us in diaspora just to look after us, but it's to make sure that we make our own contributions to the motherland. So just to say on behalf of the City of Leeds, who have humbly given me this position, it's an elected position, it's the 130th Lord Mayor, the first of African origin. It's a huge responsibility, but as Nigerians, there's nothing that we cannot handle when we put our minds to it. I always say our resilience is second to none.
We are there, and if there's anything you would love us to engage with, we are also your representatives. Nothing can change. No matter where we go, south, east, north or west, we will always be Nigerians. We only need to open our mouth to speak and you will know that we are Nigerians. So thank you once again for this honor. Thank you for looking after us. And thank you for never leaving our side. We're truly grateful.
Thank you very much for making us proud, for being who you are, for showing who the Nigerian woman is. Beautiful, hardworking, resilient, determined. And we wish you all the very best. And we know that you are the first woman to hold this position, and you're going to hold your head up high with pride and dignity, which you have been doing already. And then we also want you, thank you for your kind words, we want you to participate in all our programs and activities, which I'm sure we'll get your email and share with you. And you have your Kaduna focal person there. We just had the Diaspora Day. It was almost an excellent event. July 25th, 26th, Diaspora Day has been done. This is the 18th?
18th, yeah.
But when we came on board, we made it bigger and better. Most people never knew. You, the diaspora, remitted much more than we ever expected. In 1 month, $553 million in 1 month. You know, so that is why the diaspora cannot be ignored. In fact, we have to engage more and, you know, even make it more attractive for the diaspora to continue, not just to remit, but to invest in Nigeria. We have the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit, November 12th and 13th. I hope you can join virtually. You can also speak to us on the investment opportunities in Nigeria that you can also attract from Leeds. So it's a platform for the diaspora We are the bridge to the diaspora and home. We provide, let's say we are your embassy in Nigeria, we provide customer service, so to speak, for you, the diaspora. So we have platforms to engage with you, and we're proud of the kind of engagements we're beginning to have. A lot of Nigerians like you are coming home, identifying with home. Gone are the days where you say, oh, I'm not proud to be Nigerian. No. And we will continue to be proudly Nigerian. Nobody will celebrate us but ourselves. So we'll continue to celebrate people like you, work with you, and ensure that we bring the best out of our country. It's not just about the president or the government, about us, the people, you know. And I keep saying Nigerians at home, work with Nigerians in the diaspora. We'll build this great country of ours. I want to count on your experience and knowledge in Leeds. There are younger people here that you can also mentor so that they know that you can achieve anything you want to achieve once you are focused. I know it wasn't easy for you. I know it was tough, but here you are, our Lord Mayor. So welcome home. We have a diaspora policy that guides all diaspora engagements. Since 2021, so that we can actually engage the diaspora properly. We also have these are proceedings for 2023 diaspora ID. So this one for 2024 is not yet out, but it will.
Thank you, Councillor Abigail, for making Nigeria proud. Meanwhile, Honorable Abike Dabri-Erewa, Chairman, CEO, NIDCOM, urges Prof. Adedeji Badiru to work with NIDCOM by giving back to Nigeria through digital technology.
I was heading training of PhDs for the Air Force. That was a big deal.
So how are you going to give back to your homeland with all that you have gathered? So how do your Nigeria?
Actually, I've been doing that by going through the processes for the past 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah. The Systems Engineering Department at the University of Lagos, I was the architect of starting that in the 90s. Actually, at Unilag now, they call me the father of systems engineering at the University of Lagos. So talk about giving back. Also, University of Ibadan, I've organized technical book donations from my colleagues, and we've done that. Talking about registering in your database, there are so many of Nigerians in diaspora that are doing well that I was the architect of how they got to the US where they are. So in the Nigerian parlance, you say, those are my boys and girls. Many of them, if I direct them that this is what I have done in terms of registering, you need to register, and they know how this got to the US, I think we'll get very good people. So I've been giving back in that process for a long time.
I want to welcome you.
Thank you.
Prof, to NIDCOM.
Yeah.
And you represent the very best of Nigeria.
Well, thank
You
you.
represent those Nigerians. You've developed the American system with what you have done. And I'm glad you are retired now. So we need you here. We need you here to do a lot more things. And I'm also happy with what you've been doing. I saw you at Unilag, you did the DICON lecture.
Yes.
So we hope to work with you too. Particularly
Certainly.
the issue of data analytics.
Certainly.
And how we continue to engage Nigerians.
Yes.
Data is everything.
Yes.
So we are building our data portal gradually. So we hope to work with you, count on your expertise
Yes.
and knowledge and intelligence. I also want to appeal to you that as you've retired, mentor younger Nigerians.
Yes.
So when you're home, part of the things we want you to do is in the institutions, young people,
Yes.
you can work with you for a mentoring program
Yes.
with young Nigerians to inspire them
Certainly.
to know that there's nothing you cannot achieve
Yeah.
if you stay right on the ball.
Fantastic. Thank
You
you.
wrote all these books: innovation, system engineering, data analytics. Wow.
Yes.
And Prof, tell us, you've been in America for 45 years.
Yes.
Wow. And you retired as?
Dean of the Graduate School of Engineering and Management for the USA Air Force Institute of Technology.
Wow, that is huge. And now that we're going to be seeing you more often, what can we expect for you? What partnership? What are you going to be doing with us in Nigeria?
Whatever program you are doing at NICOM, I want to be a part of. Whatever program.
Thank you so much.
I have a wide range of interests, skills, and expertise, and I want to be engaged in Nigeria.
Prof, give me 5 points. Prof will be engaged. Thank you so much. You're such a brain. I mean, one of the most brilliant men in the whole wide world. We're proud
Thank
of
you. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so
You've
much.
done a marvelous job of harnessing the intellectual assets of Nigeria.
Migration is inevitable and a human rights issue, so Nigerians must jackpot, but it should be done regularly. This is the crux of the communique issued by the Companion, Association of Muslim in Business and Profession, to the youths. Please take a listen.
Some have died in the process, very unfortunately. Most of them, unfortunately, got raped, impregnated, and now bear fatherless children. Some sold their family properties and took loan to embark on this journey, and yet couldn't make it to the destination. Some were deceived to embark on the journey with a promise of prosperity, among other dashed hopes and aspirations. Previously, a team approved by the former President Muhammadu Buhari, including my humble self, that's my chairman, Honorable Abikida Burirewa, visited Nigerians in Libya, in Libyan detention camps, and ensured everyone was brought back home. Over 10,000 Nigerians, in collaboration with the IOM, were evacuated with a warning to Nigerians to avoid such deadly routes and endeavors. But sadly enough, as we speak, we are still getting reports of many Nigerians trapped in Libya, despite the warnings. The IOM is still assisting in bringing them back from time to time. But for how long? This is the sad reality we are facing today. Several key initiatives to address these pressing issues. The National Youth Employment Action Plan, of course, we are again glad to have the Honorable Minister for State who has outlined almost all of these things. The education and skill development, of course, most Nigerians have now already rushed to NELFON and are assessing all the benefits of the student loan program by the government. And of course, the Muslim Ummah in particular, and Nigerians in general, to let us all join hands in this noble objective, ensuring that every Nigerian youth has the chance to realize their dreams, achieve their full potentials, contribute to our nation's growth, and live with dignity and hope. Together, we can overcome the dilemma of our youth and pave the way for a prosperous and vibrant Nigeria. Thank you all for listening. Jazakallahu khairan.
Let's take a short break. The Diaspora continues shortly.
This walk that you're walking, even though it was known as the point of no return, we see it now as the joy of return.
The spirit of Africa could not be broken by the transatlantic slave trade. You cannot move the spirit. And the divine force, the spirit of Africa, has brought us back today.
Welcome to home.
Welcome back. Next is our health tips segment with AMPA Doctor.
Telemedicine, as you know, has been out for a while now, made more popular during COVID. But what AMPA is doing with telemedicine is a little different. Whereas we have a lot of apps that are episodic in nature, you call when you have a cold, you see someone, but you don't see the same doctor, there's no management of any chronic disease. AMPA brings to the fore a new program of continuity of care. Let's remind ourselves of certain facts. We do know that the life expectancy in Nigeria is 55 years. We know that among the top 10 contributors to mortality includes chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension. We also know that the physician to patient ratio in Nigeria is 1 to 10,000 when the WHO recommends 1 to 1,000. Therefore, there is no effective way to control the risk factors, to take care of patients, and to decrease and improve high, healthy living standards. This is where AMPA comes in with telemedicine. Telemedicine has become one very novel contribution to healthcare delivery in Nigeria. How does it work? We have a cohort of patients that we're piloting in Edo State, PHC, about 50 of them. We're looking after their high blood pressure and their diabetes. We have shown so far in our pilot study that these numbers improve as we see these patients weekly and give them free medications. On AMPA side, we're spending about $1,000 per week per physician that is undergoing this consultation for free. We're also spending about $1,250 to provide free medications to the patients. And we are spending about $700 every week, again, for the incentive payment for the staff on the PHC level at the ground level. At the state level, the collaboration and partnership with the Edo State government has brought us into a partnership where they are giving us the telemedicine hub, which is the PHC. They are giving us the telemedicine software, and we are asking also for a vehicle to be transferring the patients to the telemedicine hub. All of this so far is reaching up to $35,000. So when you're talking about scaling up from the AMPA contribution to the partnership with the state government, we are looking at about $40,000 to $45,000 to establish a functioning telemedicine hub that we address those issues I just have. We are mitigating the physician shortage. We are mitigating the care continuum.
Now, to our diaspora of the moment with Shaliwa Ajila presenting.
Our diaspora of the moment is Ethan Chidebere Nwaneri. Ethan was born on the 21st of March 2007 to a Nigerian parent. Nwaneri is an English footballer who plays as a midfielder for Premier League club Arsenal. Nwaneri started the 2022-2023 season playing for Arsenal under 18s, but such was his form he was quickly advanced to the club's under 21 side. Having made a sole appearance in the 2022-2023 Premier League 2, he joined the first team for training in September and made his first senior matchday squad on the 18th of September, when he was named as a substitute player for the Premier League match against Brentford. Coming off the bench to replace Fabio Vieira in the second minute of the second half stoppage time, he became the youngest player to ever appear in the Premier League, breaking the record previously held by Harvey Elliott, and also broke the all-time English top-flight record held since 1964 August by former Sunderland goalkeeper Derek Foster by 4 days. He also became Arsenal's youngest ever player in any competition, breaking the previous record of 16 years and 177 days set by Cesc Fabregas in 2003-2014 League Cup. Nwaneri made his Premier League debut against Brentford in September 2022, becoming the youngest ever Arsenal player and the youngest player to appear in the top flight of English football. Congratulations, Nwaneri. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
Pa Nojim Mayegun, oldest Olympic medalist, dies in Austria at 85 years, while oldest Nigerian in Canada, High Chief Obafemi Adeite, dies at 104 years. It could be recalled that Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa visited High Chief Pa Obafemi Adeite in his home in Canada last year and had this interaction.
As our father here, and you are looking very good for 103, sir. Hey, papi, how are you, sir? Well, sir, how's everything,
Thank you
sir?
for coming.
Well done, sir.
You're from Lagos?
Yes, sir.
You belong to government there?
Yes, sir. I'm to take care of you. All of you in diaspora.
What branch of the government?
Federal government. We have an agency called the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, set up to see what we can do with Nigerians abroad. So it's a new agency for which I'm chairing. So all Nigerians,
it's a new agency.
Yes, sir. So all Nigerians living abroad, we try to see how we can get them to work with government. So when I go to know about you, but I have to see Baba at 103. Baba is still very active in the community. Everybody, nobody praise you, sir. They even said you're everybody's father. You don't know how much you appreciated, sir, and how the whole Nigerian community in Canada truly appreciates you. Popular say Baba is black and shine and strong and handsome.
That's good. This is very nice.
May their souls rest in peace. This has been the Diaspora. Keep a date next week. It promises to be more exciting. I remain your anchor, Juliana Vincent Yakubu. Stay positive.